And welcome back to Dark Cloud. Last time, we made a pretty decent amount of progress into the Wise Owl Forest, getting all the way down to floor 6, and in this episode, we're going to be doing some repairs around Matataki Village, starting with what was our main objective, the river. As you can see, we have 10 pieces of river, which I thought we had more, but we'll place down what we have. So, unfortunately, we are still not very close to fully repairing this river. However, we do have a lot of other stuff that we can place down for now. Such as a bunch of houses here. So let's start repairing some of these. And we have Pow's house. Let's see if we have Pow. Is this Pow? No, it is not. Alright, so that house is currently empty. Yes. Cacao's house. Bunbuku's house. We don't have Bunbuku. I believe... Yes, Kululu goes with that house. And then we have Baron's house. We have the Baron right here. Then the Mushroom house. And we don't have anyone for that one. We have a well that we could finish, and we have the Wise Owl shop. So, well, we can't finish it because it needs a bucket, and we don't have any buckets. Alright. So let's go ahead and place some of these down. Again, we'll move these once we know what the people actually want for their houses, but for now we'll just place everything down, see who we can talk to, and figure it out from there. Did not want to do that yet. We still have a lot of stuff to place down. We'll have it face it. Where did the stairs end? Okay, this way. So we'll have it right here. Alright, now Bunbuku's house will come here. And Baron's house we can put right here. Alright. And the Mushroom house we'll leave over here for now. Can't even tell which direction that's facing, but that's fine. We'll fix it later. The wells have to go along the river. Actually, no, never mind. I'm thinking of something else. So this well we can put right here. And the Wise Owl shop we will put right here, next to the entrance of Wise Owl Forest. So we could go down the line of what we place, but I want to start specifically with the Wise Owl shop. Let's see if there's anything outside. Sure enough, there is. We get Fire Gem. It's pretty good. And a bread. No, go up the stairs. Thank you. And here's Mr. Mustache, our shopkeeper. Hoo hoo hoo, you're a new face. I am Mr. Mustache. I own this store. Welcome. Who? What do you need for your house? I need an entrance to my store. Who? And a roof at the top. Who? And a sign is a must. Who? For a business. I'd like the sign on the top of the roof. A place that attracts attention is good. Who? And how should I rebuild Matataki? Ah, well, thanks for asking. Now listen carefully. It's not going to be an easy one. Who? I need water all around this store. Who? Got it. Who? So, he basically wants us to put river all around the Wise Owl shop. So, once we get the river repaired and get what we need to, once we get some extra river, we'll make sure to do that. But like he said, he needs a sign. So we'll take a sign from one of these other houses that we can't complete yet. That there. And then... Do we not... I think we're missing one more piece for the Wise Owl shop. That sucks. I thought we were going to be able to complete it. Oh, well. The Mushroom House, unfortunately, we have no people in that one yet. So let's go to Baron's house next. Which is here. Plant Buster. That was it, Plant Buster. Alright. Always gotta check and make sure there's something. And here he is. You can see he's a very old man. Who are you? I haven't seen you around here. Where are you from? Oh, Norroon Village. No wonder you're wearing such plain clothes. A man should wear a good hood. Don't forget the roof. It doesn't rain in Matataki, but a mayor's house needs a roof. I have to have my dignity. I like the sound of water. I'd like to be able to hear the water. Since I have poor hearing lately, the water has to be quite loud. That is, if you can manage it. So he wants to be near the waterfall. So we'll make sure to switch him around to fit that. Unlike Norroon Village, I'm going to try and ask people what they want and fulfill their requests as I go. So we're going to do move and remove. We're going to move Pow's house. Can't really move him anywhere. So we'll get rid of his house for now. We'll move the Baron's house as close to the waterfall as possible. And Pow's house will go back down. There we go. I guess we got to put the pieces in. So the Baron said that he needs a roof, and luckily we have one spare roof. Did that give us anything else? Did not for now. And nothing out here. Okay, well, let's go talk to the Baron. Ah, it's you. Come closer. Take a seat. What shall we talk about today? As promised, I'll tell you anything. The village history. This is called the Matataki Village. How it came to be called that? Let's see. Can't remember how it got its name. I'm getting old. About your youth. Me? I was one hell of a guy. For one thing, I won the post as village chief on my own. Probably not even Fudoh would have been a match for me back then. About Fudoh. Fudoh. He was the strongest hunter. Invincible was the word for him. No one could beat him, until 5 years ago, that is. He just disappeared, leaving his only son all alone. About Fudoh's son. He has a gentle nature, a bit chubby, but he has the instincts of a hunter. He is Fudoh's son, after all. He could become a great hunter. But there's no hope with him being the way he is now. The day Fudoh disappeared, his heart became covered with thick ice. How can we melt the ice in his heart? I'm quite eloquent, aren't I? And that's all he has to say. Oh, that's enough for now, eh? Then come whenever you feel like hearing stories from me. Here's a gift. And he gives us a gourd. Very nice. Alright, what else can we go do now? So the Mushroom House has no one. Let's go to Kako's house. Which is this big one here. Got Thunder. And a Mage Slayer. Alright, very nice. Oh, I haven't seen you around here. I'm Kako, the Gleeman. And you? I see. Tone, huh? Yes, I've heard of you. Nice to meet you. Don't forget the room I lock myself in when I compose my music. I can't quite get into my music without that room. And how should I rebuild Matataki? Writing songs needs inspiration, and that means you need to hear the voices of nature, like the rustles of trees. So based on that clue, he probably wants to be near the Wise Owl Forest. So, we'll go to move, remove. And we'll put him... Well, first let's get rid of the mushroom house. And we'll move the Wise Owl shop over a bit. And we'll put him right here. There we go. That looks good. And of course he said he needed an extra room, and sure enough, we have one of those to spare. Ah, it's you. The house is back now, and finally I can sing again. Thanks to you. Will you listen to something of mine? Sure. Okay, here I go. The song's titled Legendary Hunter. Fudoh, mighty Fudoh, will find his prey, this legendary hunter we all admire. No fierce bear's claw nor white tiger's fang will ever dose his raging fire. Never misses his mark, and even in the deepest dark, brave legend of the hunt will never tire. How do you like it? It's an original piece. The Legendary Hunter. It's a tribute to Fudoh. Cool, isn't it? Thank you. This song shows Fudoh's charisma, or shall I say his power, or prominence. I think it's expressed well in the song. Only Fudoh fans like myself could write it. It's been 5 years now since Fudoh left. He was awesome. Really amazing. He was the hero of our village. No one could beat Fudoh. He was invincible. Back then, the villagers were attacked by a fearful monster called White Tiger. Many hunters lost their lives fighting the White Tiger. But Fudoh, he killed that very White Tiger in one blow. His power was tremendous. After that, Fudoh became a hero. The entire village respected Fudoh and worshipped him as a guardian god. Fudoh was my idol. I knew I couldn't be like Fudoh. I've always been skinny and weak. But Fudoh made even a person like myself believe I could be strong. Like magic, I felt I could do anything. But then, 5 years ago, Fudoh disappeared. There were rumors that he was killed by a monster called Killer Snake. They said, though injured, he still fought the Killer Snake and died bravely. But I don't believe that. Fudoh is too strong. I'm sure he's still alive somewhere. No half-wit Killer Snake could stand a chance against our hero. I'm right. Right? I don't know. If you saw Fudoh, you would understand right away. So I bet my performance made you want to try a musical instrument too. Sorry, this is my treasure. I can't give you this. Just a minute. A flute I made myself. It has a good sound to it. The odd-tone flute. But it sounds like a mouse. Don't play it in strange places or it'll attract snakes. Seems like a lot of people in this village really speak highly of this Fudoh. Well, let's press on, see what else we can do here. Don't believe there's much, because we definitely did have a lot of scattered parts. Yeah. We'll place the mushroom house back down, but unfortunately there's really nothing else we can do right now. So, with that being the case, let's head right back. Sorry, let's head right back into Wise Owl Forest. Wait, this is the wrong one, isn't it? Yep, this is the wrong gate. Hold on. I think I placed I think I placed him in front of the wrong gate. I think I put him in front of the exit rather than Wise Owl Forest. It's weird because they look the same, because they have a similar sign in front of both of them. Alright, so we'll place Kako right here. There we go. Let's see if he's satisfied with that, by the way, before we press on. Also never went back to Baron to see if he was satisfied with where his house was. Oh, no, wait. I think I know what it is. I think at some point you get trees that you're supposed to put around his house. Let's see if we have any of those. We do not. We don't have any trees. Alright, well, let's go talk to the Baron one more time, and then we'll go to Wise Owl Forest. Ah, Toad, thanks to you I can hear the great roar of the waterfall. I really appreciate it. Alright. And I think I saw something over here. Yes. Fluffy donut. Hell yeah. Alright, so we got 2 gourds here, so we'll go 1 to Zhao, and 1 more to Tone. Then we had a fluffy donut as well. There we go. Alright, now we can go to the Wise Owl Forest. Already down to floor 7. Alright, right off the bat I can hear something. Oh, it's a Wednesday. Alright. There we go. And here we get a bucket. That's actually something that we needed for something. What did we need a bucket for again? Hold on. Oh yeah, we need it for the well. Well, let's go ahead and put it on there. There we go. God damn it, the freaking max durability is decreased now. Just can't get a break with these things. Or these things. Come on. God. Die. Yeah, that's another thing, they can teleport. But luckily, if you see where they teleport to, you can get a quick slash on them before they have a chance to hit you again. Yeah, the torch. Very nice. Oh, great. Another one of these. Let's step in the water real quick. Alright. Come on. Yeah, throw an apple, throw an apple. There we go. There we go. Damn, there's like nothing in this whole stretch. There were like maybe a couple enemies and then the magic circle. We had 1 atmosphere as well, but that was it. You know, these floor layouts can be pretty weird sometimes. Well, it's also kind of fun because it gives this game like a... Oh, trees. We actually needed those. This actually gives a pretty good amount of replayability to this game is what I was looking for. Like, because you never know what the dungeons are going to look like, so you're always surprised every time you go back and try to find something. There's our magical crystal, at least, and we can see there's a whole lot of stuff on the other half of this floor. Damn, we really went the wrong way first. Or it could have been the right way, just depending on how you look at it. Oh, wow. Yeah, look at that layout. Not a lot of winding paths. It was all kind of a straight line. Go, get the chestnut. Ooh, big chest. Get this atmosphere and then see what we've got. Wise Owl entry. Hell yeah. There we go. We can unlock the Wise Owl shop next time we leave. Locked. Forcing it may open a trap or gonna do poison. Failed. It was an explosion. Yay. Only does 18 damage, so we're fine. Successfully released, and we get the steel slingshot. Oh my god. We finally got a new slingshot. Let's look at that. Yeah, as you can see, we got 14 attack now. And what do we need to build it up? All that, and all that. Alright, so mainly focused. We'll give it some more attack, and we'll give it some more speed. Actually, wait, doesn't the Garnet do a huge attack boost? It does. Well, it only does 5, but... what do these other gems do? Sapphire... Sapphire gives a magic boost. And Opal gives an endurance boost. Okay, so yeah, we'll do the Garnet and the speed. But our prayers have finally been answered. I'm finally going to give Zhao some screen time, and she's still only doing 4 damage. That's because I didn't equip it! Wow. It would help if I equipped it. Alright. Let's try this again. 12 damage, look at that. Way better. Look at that. I'm gonna be using Zhao for the next couple of floors now. I finally can give her the screen time that she deserves. I'm still surprised, because usually I find at least a couple of slingshots by this point, and that was our first one. Like, while I was opening the chest, that's secretly what I was hoping for, but didn't want to say it out loud, because I knew if I said it, I was going to jinx it. What am I doing fighting with Tone? And I switched off of Tone right when we need him. Awesome. And we get more river. Probably not enough to get all the way to Treant, but still very nice. And that's all for this floor. I'm going to switch to Zhao right now so that we can beat her at the beginning of the next floor. And here's the thing, Zhao is really one of my favorite party members. Her slingshot is really good. The wooden slingshot just sucked to use all the time, but now that we don't have to use that anymore, now I'm really excited to play as her. Alright, red berry, nope. Watch it be the stone again. It was the stone. So far, the stone is the one we've used the most when I said it was the rarest. And yes, I double checked. The stone is the rarest. Oh, limited zone reduces ABS. Awesome. I guess that's fine. It gave us the steel slingshot. That doesn't mean it was going to let us upgrade it. Oh no. Oh, it's King Prickly. There we go. Quit moving around like that. There we go. We got even more river there, so now that's 10 pieces of river that we're going to be able to use when we go back. Okay, get another one here. Oh, the water mill. That's what I was thinking of earlier when I was trying to place down the well on the water. The water mills can only be placed on the water, so that's why I was trying to use those. Okay. And something I wanted to touch on, I started to mention it last video, but didn't this one. This game, you know how I was talking about there being a Dark Cloud 2? There was actually a game that was originally developed as a Dark Cloud 3, but they made so many changes to the gameplay style they ended up changing the name. They ended up not having atmospheres anymore like this. They ended up changing the combat system a lot, to the point where it didn't even feel like Dark Cloud. This game eventually came to be known as Rogue Galaxy. It started development as Dark Cloud 3, and then just changed down the line because the company wanted to change so much stuff about the game that it didn't even feel like the same game anymore, which was fair. And unfortunately, this series just never took off from that, which I thought was an interesting... I thought that this game had an interesting concept, and was kind of upset that a franchise didn't come born of it, but it seemed like that's definitely what they were trying to do. And, wow, even more river. I guess all of it was hiding down on the lower floors. And we get Bambuku. We have his house. And, oh, another big chest. I'm gonna use Zhao for these because I don't want to get close to them. Come on. There we go. And this side. Nope. There we go. It's locked. I'm always gonna guess poison. Hell yeah. Huh? What? Hang on a minute. So, we got another steel slingshot, which is a thing, because, like, you will get repeat weapons when you open enough of these. So I'm not surprised that we got another steel slingshot. But you guys see that there's nothing there? We found nothing. What? Like, it shows that we have another one, which is great and all. But, what? Like, I'm not crazy, right? You guys saw that too? Alright then. We got a ghost chest. That's apparently a thing that can happen. Never seen that before. I also love how I shot that thing while it was in mid-air and it just teleported to the ground. There we go. There is one other slingshot that I was hoping we would get instead of the steel slingshot, but I'll still take one slingshot over the wooden slingshot. If we do end up finding that one, I will definitely switch to using that one because it has an amazing ability that I would like to use. Oh. Is this gonna be it? Hold on. Did I say that out loud and now we're about to get it? Not holding out hope here, but is that what's happening here? Hold on. Like I said, I always guess poison. It was a curse. Alright. And... Steve! Okay. Not the one I was hoping for, but another slingshot that I will go into detail about. I would love to show it off, unfortunately we're cursed. But Steve is a mysterious talking slingshot that will talk to you as you use it. Don't break the steel slingshot as soon as I got it. There we go. Oh my god, I almost accidentally broke it. Holy crap. Alright, can we use an antidote here? So I can show off Steve real quick. We cannot use an antidote for a curse, but we have mighty healing, so we can use that. There we go. And where's our repair powder? There we go. Oh, we only have one repair powder left. Well, luckily we're about to open the Wise Owl shop. Alright, let's, I'm gonna actually go ahead and switch to Steve real quick. I'm not gonna put any attachments on him, but... So not only were we cursed, we're in a limited zone that doesn't allow us to change weapons. Love that. Alright, well, guess I'm not showing off Steve. There we go. And that's it for this floor for enemies, so let's switch back to Tone. Damn it. Oh, Mimic. I just had to speak up, didn't I? There we go. Escape powder, alright. Tend to not need to use those, mainly just because if I really need to escape a floor that bad, I'll just find the key and go right to the exit. Usually I don't find myself in a really bad spot where I... Jesus, we got so much river on this floor. What is that, 4? I was trying to say, like, yeah, I usually don't find myself in many occasions where I don't have to use the escape powder, but it's just like here, river after river. Pretty sure that's 4 things of river we got now, so we better have enough. Let's see, we'll go with the chestnut. No, I hit the berry, but whatever. And the chestnut. Okay. So it's 3 chestnuts, 3 stones, and 2 red berries. Alright. Getting all the way to floor 9. Making some good progress. And as we step onto this floor, looks pretty open, huh? Oh, as soon as we step in, we're starting a duel. What's attacking us? Wolves. Managed to get an excellent on that, hell yeah. A present from the fairies of Terra. Acquired a diamond. We come over here. Smells like a snake. Use item with square. If you recall, we did get an item that attracts snakes. The odd tone flute. However, I don't want to use that yet. Mainly because we don't have everything necessary in order to progress. As you can see here, we find another strange door blocking our way. Looks like a switch for this door. It seems like smashing it with something would activate it. We don't have anything like that, so unfortunately, the only thing we can do is leave. While I could summon the snake, it's not going to be a very good idea. So instead, for now, let's say we head to the Wise Owl Shop. Now that we have everything we need for this, just make sure on the outside there's nothing else waiting, and head on inside. Hoo. Wise Owl Shop is open after remodeling. Hoo. I certainly appreciate all you've done, sir. Hoo. Alright, Hoo. Just for you, sir, a special discount offer. Hoo. Look at this, Hoo. The Wise Owl Sword acquired. Just a minute, Hoo. Don't misunderstand, Hoo. I didn't say it was free, Hoo. Still have to charge you, Hoo, but I'll give you a discount price, Hoo. Let me see, Hoo. How about 5,000 gilda, Hoo? Still too high, Hoo? Okay, how about 2,500 gilda? A special price, Hoo? A real discount price. It's below cost, Hoo? I can't sell it for 1 gilda less than this, Hoo? That's not the only item here either. Buy all you need, Hoo? So if we look at his inventory, you can see he has a pretty wide selection of stuff. Pretty much some of the same stuff that the Odd Gafer had, but one special item he has is the Wise Owl Sword, as he just said. This is 2,500 gilda, and unfortunately we don't have enough money, but we do have an extra steel slingshot that we got, so it's only gonna sell for 90. In that case, do we have any fish bait? We do. A slingshot sells for 90, but prickly worms sell for 90, or for 200. The anti-freeze amulet, that will sell for 200, so that's a lot. And, We have a couple gems as well that we can get rid of. The diamond sells for 600. We don't want to use that one. But both of these ones sell for 600. Look at that. We now have enough money to buy ourselves a Wise Owl Sword. Now that we have that, I can tell you, this is one of the best swords in the game. So you want to make sure you pick that up if you can. So that's why I was so excited about the Wise Owl Shop, because that is a very, very good sword. But for now, that's about everything we can do in here. I should also pick up some more repair powders while I'm at it, because we were down to like 1. There we go, 20. Alright. I think that's gonna do it. So, next time on Dark Cloud, we are going to repair the river and do more work around Matataki Village, and then we're gonna head back into the Wise Owl Forest and investigate the cave. See you guys then. Can go back and drown. God, I cannot freaking talk today. There's going to be so many speaking mistakes when I go back and watch this. I really hate this recording. But unfortunately we're too deep into it, so I don't want to start. Basically, you can go back and grind some of these earlier floors either in this one or Divine Beast Cave and just keep going until you find a big chest with a weapon for down. I personally just don't want to,